In that response, a maroon Chevy Impala, the occupants of that vehicle began discharging firearms repeatedly at marked police units. Officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department initiated a pursuit, came up 70 towards Goodfellow. At that point in time, the Metro Air Support Unit was able to respond, get above that car, and some of our St. Louis County marked police units also joined in that pursuit when it entered the Jennings venue. That pursuit culminates in a dead-end block of the 7300 block of Esterbrook, again in the city of Jennings. I believe the suspects, when they entered the dead end, didn't know it, got themselves stuck there. 3 people exited that vehicle and fled. At least 2 of them were armed. An officer discharged a weapon in defense of himself and those with him, striking 1 suspect. Another suspect was taken into custody shortly thereafter, and a 3rd suspect made good their escape. The involved officers, 39 years of age with 5 years of law enforcement experience. The suspect who was shot by police, 21 years of age, and the one who was arrested, approximately 25 years of age. As you can imagine, this investigation is still very fluid right now. 2 firearms right now have been recovered. Our K-9 unit, crime scene detectives, and our Bureau of Crimes Against Persons are still working very actively at that scene in the 7300 block of Esterbrook and the surrounding areas. No officers were injured in the course of this incident. Fire away with questions.
Can you get into any more detail about the weapons? Were they handguns or rifles or?
I believe we've got 2 handguns. Again, we've got our K-9 and our crime scene detectives up there. We are still searching. There's a wooded area that these suspects fled towards. I don't know if that search is going to yield any more results, but we're going to continue to work on it.
Did you say they were looting at the time you guys rolled up on them?
Not the time we rolled up on them. The St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department responded for looting in the area of Natural Bridge and Union. And in the course of that response, a maroon Chevy Impala, the occupants of that vehicle, began to discharge firearms at a marked St. Louis Metropolitan Police vehicle. And again, those officers were only responding to looting going on in the area, and they're being fired upon.
And none of those officers or the officers we're hearing were hit overnight in the city?
The 4 that were shot downtown have nothing to do with this. This is something completely separate. The incredible levels of violence that we saw last night are remarkable and should be unsettling to everyone that calls this place home.
In your time on the law enforcement, have you ever seen anything like this before? All this violence? And
no, last night was something different. We've had our struggles and our challenges. 2014 and 2015 weren't picnics. Last night was a challenge. The fact that we've lost no lives is remarkable. And I don't know if we can withstand another night like that without any loss of life. Hopefully this suspect lives. Hopefully. The fact that we've got no policemen dead is incredible.
You said that you gave the name of, you said you gave the age of 1 officer who fired, only 1 officer fired his weapon?
Yes, 39 years of age, 5 years of law enforcement experience.
How many other officers have you seen? Any idea?
Numerous. That officer was riding with at least 2 others. Some of the St. Louis Metropolitan Police officers were still there. So we had a good presence there. Now, there was a foot pursuit after that car got stuck on the dead end. How many were direct witnesses of that? It's still way too early to say. Obviously, we will be talking in great detail with every person that might have witnessed this incident.
Were the officers in uniform or were they plainclothes?
Uniformed officers driving marked police vehicles. There was no mistake as to what was happening here. They knew it, and they chose this end result.
We've covered press conferences with you several times, hundreds of times. Today seems a little different, a little anger in your voice, very upset. Chief Hayden was very upset this morning and last night. With what happened in 2014, 2017, and now again, is this having a toll on police officers, both mentally, physically?
Well, this isn't fun for anybody. There's not a single police officer that I know that wants to stand on a skirmish line or be the target of a bunch of hate or bricks or bottles or urine or whatever else it might be. This is no picnic. I mean, ask the firemen in the city who probably, I couldn't tell you how many calls they went to. Captain Mosby could, but those guys are working themselves to the bone. And this isn't fun for anybody. It's not going to be fun for the Downtown Business Association to wake up and see the chaos, the shattered glass everywhere, and everybody's just counting their losses. This isn't fun for anyone.
But coming on the heels of those other ones, is there a cumulative effect on you guys?
I don't know. I think a lot of the first responders in this region are extremely resilient. I think they're very strong, and I think we're going to see that here, but we're going to need.
You said at the end of the pursuit, fire any shots, or?
That's a great question, and it's still just a little bit too early to get into that. We believe that is definitely a possibility, but I can't tell you right now, a couple hours after the fact, whether that did or didn't happen.
Did they raise their weapon?
We still have, yes. Well, 2 weapons have been recovered thus far, and we still have to interview those most involved with this, including the officers. Thank you guys very much.
Thank you.
I don't know who put what on me.